What's up, everybody? Candy here with another video, and today we've got a bit of a surprise. So most people probably don't know this, but the Reaper's Burning Blade, that big-ass ship that haunts these seas, if you defeat it, you do have the option to sink your own ship and take that one. And then you have your own skeleton crew. So in this video, we're going to be going to the nearest skeleton camp and completing the ritual for bonus XP for the faction. Alright, let's get right into it. A great thing about this ship too, and having a skeleton crew, whenever you take damage, they will automatically go down there and repair any holes. I have not got them to pitch out the water yet, but you know what, at least they're pitching the holes and such, so let's give that a test real quick. So yeah, as you can see, the skeletons did repair everything, which is pretty awesome. Well, this is going to be where we're headed, guys. Out there at that skeleton camp, and that's where we'll be completing the ritual. Normally, I would keep the secret orb, because it's worth 20,000 gold, but we don't need to do that for what we're doing, so. Go ahead and make sure that all these repairs are actually getting done. Pay for this to sink while I'm out doing stuff. Yeah, looks like it, so. Alright, we'll continue with our work. What are you going on about, Amber? Well, we should be good for a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick check over the ship, make sure everything's in order before we land this puppy, and we'll get right into it. This is definitely the nicest ship that I've owned. I wish you could captain this thing. If you can, please let me know in the comments. I swear, if a crew pulls up and sinks this boat while I'm down completing this part, I might cry. But I think everything's going to be just fine. We're going to go ahead and get down there, complete the ritual, fight the wave of skeletons, and we're not going to be taking the orb like I said, so this will be interesting. I've never done this part before, so... Now what you're going to need to do is light these torches. The type of flame you have does not matter, you can use any. I just happen to have this. And then we're going to use the elevator like a normal person. If you use the stairs, you're insane. Okay, now we're going to light the Stargazer, which is going to start the puzzle. What you're going to be doing is basically connect the dots within these constellations on whatever 3 it picks. And if you, at any point, start on another one, you will have to start over, so I'll try to keep it pretty straightforward, though. It's actually really simple. It's really easy to farm gold this way if you're just going to collect the orbs. So now... Oh. We're going to aim this here so we can see the constellations active. The Panther is one of the ones we need, so we're just going to move it over a little bit, and then we'll need the Fox and the Owl. This part can take a minute, but just be patient. Alright, now once you complete this puzzle, it's going to start waves of skeletons coming at you. I believe it's 3 to 4. They're fairly simple. That's not much to worry about. I recommend using whatever weapon you're the most comfortable with, but throwing knives and the sniper rifle are usually a pretty good bet. I believe the ammo in this particular camp is right up here to the right. Yep. So we'll reload on our ammo. And then if you see any of the skeletons walking up with the gunpowder kegs, try not to hit the gunpowder kegs. They do come in clutch right at the end in this, so... Wait, what? I guess we don't have to fight them. If we have the ship, that's pretty cool, I guess. We'll go ahead and pick up this gold. Can always use more gold. Unless it was like 50 gold from one of these piles, and I might not even bother picking up the rest. Okay. Normally, like I say, there's an option if you don't have the boat to end the ritual, and then you can take this, it becomes red, and you can take the Orb of Secrets to any merchant and any of the outposts, and you can sell it for 20,000 as a base price, which is really good. You can sit here and farm this every 15 minutes. These camps that you come raid will reset if no one's around, so, or you can server hop and you can do the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and prepare to light this ritual and see what happens. I'm going to shut my ass up so we can hear it all together. That was a little anticlimactic, but still pretty cool. Go ahead and head back up to the surface. Said to return to Captain Flameheart, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, and I've also noticed, at least it feels this way, that out of all of the ships, this anchor takes probably the least out of the bigger boats to raise by yourself, so I do like that. That's not bad at all. For realism's sake, it would probably take longer, but yeah, I don't mind that at all. Well, we're getting there, as you can see. Trying to keep her straight, pretty much straight. And we'll be there in no time. I'm gonna go ahead and get up in this crow's nest and see if there's any other ships in the general area. This is such a badass looking ship, too. I'm so happy I was able to conquer this. I might have to straighten up. Ah, it's a little late. Get to work. Come on, skeletons. I do not know how to deliver this. If there's a certain spot I have to park this thing, or if I just gotta go talk to him, so I guess I'll try talking to him first. Wish I had a harpoon gun up here, that'd make things a lot easier. Not the best idea, but I don't feel like swimming.
We seek to restore the natural order of the waves. Burn your way across the Sea of Thieves.
Do as I do, and obey Captain Flame.
I'm confused. I'm doing what it's saying. Hang on, I think I'm missing something. I'm gonna bring the boat around. Come on, I know I can. Ah, that's lame. Whatever. Now we bestowed the knowledge of the ancients onto the ship, so maybe it needs to be within a certain radius of the Reaper's hideout. I'm not really sure. But we will figure it out. Alright, now when we lift the anchor, we won't crash into anything. We can just turn the ship. Then we can figure out exactly what it is we're wanting to do here. Well, that was smoother than I thought it would. Didn't even take any damage, so. Alright, we're literally right here. There's no reason this should not work anymore. We shall see. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is I'm missing. Maybe I need to trigger a certain conversation? I don't know. Okay, this is what I was missing.
presence of the one true king.
Hell yeah, well, that went pretty well. Now I can't help but notice I'm also out of a boat. How sad is that my ticket out of here? It's probably a mermaid. Yeah, and then I think this will send me back to an outpost. Back to my boat. Alright guys, well this was Velk's Candor. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. It does help the channel a lot. And if you have any comments, questions, or anything you'd like to see, any games, let me know please. I read all of the comments, so yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.